In my opinion, consideration is the highest form of love. And what made me really think about this is I feel like there's no other action, there's no other form, there's no other anything that just matches up to the level of like consideration, like where that's at on the scale. Because think about it. Think about how, when someone did something, or let's think about like if someone got you something while they were out, just because they thought about you. Or when someone does something for you before you get home, just because they're thinking about how you've probably been out all day, they don't want you to come home to a mess, or they want you to come home to food, clothes out, whatever the case may be. You feel me? Or just think about, I feel like consideration has so many other aspects that are also up there. Like, I feel like consideration can also tie in sacrifice. Like, sometimes you might sacrifice something just because you're considering someone else. Also, when someone considers you and the decisions that they make, I feel like that's so thoughtful. And I feel like if someone has that in their arsenal, like they consistently consider you, that person for sure loves you. I feel like that's a telltale sign that someone loves you. Like, they consider you and they always consider you. They always think about you, and it's vice versa. You could say the same for like, the other way. Like, if someone never thinks about you, if someone never considers you, why am I sweating already? Yo, Florida is different, bro. I just got out the shower. This is insane. But like I was saying before, it's like, you feel me? If someone is with you or they claim that they love you and they never consider you, they never think about you, they never, they don't think about you, they just think about themselves, like what makes them happy, what's gonna fulfill them, what's best for them. Like, they never think about like, oh, my partner, even my friend is going through this, or they just had to deal with this, or they've been out all day, or oh, this person likes this, I'm out, let me grab it. Like, I feel like for someone to say that they love you and they don't consider you, and it doesn't even have to be materialistic. Like, we're not even talking materialistics at this point. We're talking just the action of consideration, the action of sacrifice, being able to have that in your bag. Like, I feel like if you claim you love somebody and you don't got that in your bag, it's like, do you really though? Like, do you really though? I don't know. Growing up, my dad, his way of knowing that he was loved, or like his love language for how he liked to receive love was what's it called when you do actions? Like, what's that called, y'all? Acts of service. Acts of service. And growing up, I used to think that shit was so annoying. Like, I used to think that shit was so annoying. I used to think that shit was so like, nah, you just want me to do shit for you. Like, you just want me to do shit for you. Like, obviously I didn't understand. I didn't get really what he was. I didn't get it. I wasn't old enough to get it, and I wasn't emotionally mature enough to understand. And don't get it twisted, like, words of affirmation is goated, physical touch is goated, quality time is goated. But I feel like when someone does for you out of love, like, now I understand why. Like, that's how he likes to know that he's appreciated. Like, you feel me? If he's at work all day, there is no reason why he should get home and the dishes are all in the sink, or there is no reason for the trash to not be taken out. There is no reason for this. And this while I'm in high school, You feel me? Like, yeah, you could say I was in class all day, I was in school all day, and I see both sides. I do, I really do. But at the same time, like, you know, at the end of the day, in school, he's providing to a certain extent. As I got older, not too much. And I got my own job and stuff like that. But as a youngin', like, you feel me? He was paying my car insurance and, you know, doing for me. So it's like, why wouldn't I? And that's something I struggle with. But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to understand it. And I'm starting to realize, like, yes, that is the best way to show love. Acts of service and consideration. Like, I don't know. Like, me being in my own relationships, and especially I feel like that's not talked about in friendships neither. Like, not enough. Like, consideration in friendships. I know so many people who are friends or have been friends with people, and I've watched them not consider their friend, and I've also watched their friend not consider them, and it's just like, damn, like, that's your homie for real? Like, that's what you do? Like, that should be odd to me when you don't be considering people, and it be easy decisions. Like, you just think about somebody else, and I feel like that takes a level of sacrifice, and that takes a level of emotional maturity to really be able to do that, because a lot of people these days are selfish. That's another thing. A lot of people these days are selfish. A lot of people these days are self-centered. They only want what's best for them. They only think about what's best for them. They only think about what's a good situation for them, how they can get something from a situation, if they're gonna get something from a situation, and if they're not gonna do it. Like, that's all people care about these days. They don't care about other people at all, and that shit is so sick to me, because it even says in the Bible to love one another. Like, you have to love one another, even if it's from a distance, and that's respectable too. But if you're up in close quarters with someone, show some type of consideration. You feel me? If you live with a roommate, if you got a roommate and you live with them, don't be up at fucking any time past I say 9 or 10 being loud as fuck. If you got roommates, there's no reason why you should have a fucking mess in the kitchen for days on end, weeks on end, not cleaning it up just because someone else could take care of that. Like, I think that's very lame. I think it's very, but those are living situations. If you got a partner, there's no reason why you shouldn't be thinking about your partner. There's no reason why you shouldn't be making decisions and considering them first. Absolutely not. And I think if you don't, you gotta check that, bro. I don't know. This is just my opinion. I'm just saying how I feel. I just put up to the gas station. I'm about to get some gas. But that's just my thought, bro. Like, that just crossed my mind, and I was like, I need to make a video about it. Like, consideration is the highest form of love, bro. It really is. I see y'all.